weather time now then, and Ruth is here. It did look blue there, but it's been another grey and cold one here, hasn't it?
Yeah, and actually, to be honest with you, Katie, there's not really much in terms of change over the next few days. We've just got that sort of icky weather. It's just all very grey and gloomy, isn't it? And to add to the mix, we've also got some very cold air flooding in from Scandinavia. So temperatures at the moment are several degrees below the average for the time of year, with little change over the next few days. It's just all very same old, same old. It is not, as you may well have heard, the beast from the east. It's more of a gentle airflow from Scandinavia, so cold but nothing too troublesome. So as far as the next few days are concerned, the general setup is more of the same. The weather you've got at the moment is the weather you are going to keep for the next few days. Often cloudy. In fact, we haven't seen any sunshine at all out there today, with very little over the next few days. Drizzly rain, possibly falling as wintry mix over the hills, and as I said, feeling cold throughout. Here are the details. Winter hasn't finished with us quite yet. However, on a more positive note, there is just a couple more weeks of winter left, so we are almost there. There is light at the end of the tunnel, Katie.
Oh, I'm so ready for some sunshine.
I think we all are.
Ruth, thank you so much.
Pleasure. It's just all very gloomy out there at the moment. The winds will drop back when any showers will fizzle out over the next few hours too. So it's a largely calm and quiet night, a little bit misty and murky in places, and we keep the cloud, which in a way is a positive. It stops the temperatures from dropping too far. We're looking at values of around 3 or 4 degrees, possibly a little bit cooler further inland, and cold enough in more sheltered rural spots in particular for a little bit of frost by the early hours too. So for some, quite a gloomy start to Tuesday morning, frosty as well, a little bit of mist and hill fog in places. And I'm sorry to say, there's not really much in terms of cheer as the day progresses. I don't think we're going to see any blue sky or sunshine at all. Quite gloomy conditions, but it should be a dry day. That's the positive. Again, we keep that mist and murk the hills and mountains, and not surprisingly, the temperatures are really going to struggle, certainly feeling the chill out there tomorrow, with highs of just 4 or 5 degrees in many areas, which is actually several degrees below the average for the time of year. So not surprisingly then, through Tuesday night into Wednesday, more of the same, another cold and frosty start to the day. Now, there's a glimmer of hope for Wednesday. We could actually see a little bit of break in the cloud, allowing a spot of sunshine, but it is going to be rather fleeting. Make the most of it if you can. Again, another cold day, highs of just 5 or 6 degrees, but you can see there is another frontal system, and that will work its way in across Wales as we head into Thursday. And where this meets cold air, yet again, most likely over the hills and mountains, it could well have a wintry element. We could see some snow falling. But by Friday, we lose that wintry feel, and as we head into the start of the coming weekend, there is just the possibility we could see just a little bit more in the way of sunshine.